What's going on? This is Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid, and this is Volume 2. So you want to play bass. In this, the first video talked about hand placement, parts of the guitar, basic technique. Now in this video, I'm going to talk about the different types of technique you would use while playing the bass. Again, this is a P bass, but you can use all these same techniques on any bass that you buy. So first one I'm going to talk about is finger style, which is obviously used by using your finger. Said in the last video, while we're doing this video, I'm going to try to play with one finger. I would suggest the pointer finger. It'll make sense later on down the line. Hopefully I can get to it, but I would suggest using the pointer finger. Place your thumb on the pickup and play through the string. Don't pull up, play through the string. You want to keep your hand flat and play to the next string up, except on the E string, which is the top string. Yeah, so let's talk about finger style playing. Finger style playing is literally playing with your finger. Second technique is slap, and that's used with the thumb and the pointer finger. Or if you're Victor Wooten, really it's the ring, the middle, and the pointer finger in some crazy situation. But generally speaking, it's thumb and your pointer finger pulling the string out. But before we get into all that different type of stuff, slap usually is more percussive. At slap bass, usually the drummer and the bass guitar player are locked into the same groove, to where the bass drum is accentuated by the thumb and the snare drum is accentuated by the pointer finger. To give an example of this, this is kind of what a drummer would sound like if he were playing the bass, or if the drums were the bass. So it'd be something like, now if you're a bass player doing the same thing, you'd actually just be playing notes, but it'd still be the same thing. That type of deal. But let me back up. So your thumb in relation to the guitar while you're doing your slap stuff. A lot of people play with their hand like this. I would suggest playing with your thumb pointed up towards your face. It just makes to me, it makes the slapping or the popping motion, the pulling motion, a little bit easier to hit when you're actually doing it. So there's that, and we're going to be doing just single strikes, but while we're doing that, let me explain where my left hand is in relation. So the reason why the strings aren't doing that is because I'm lightly touching all the strings, and it's muting everything while I'm doing it. So this comes in whenever you're doing ghost notes. I'll explain that in a later volume and stuff. But trying to keep this simple, beginning to end, we're going to do single strikes. And I'm going to introduce this subject of octaves. Octaves come in as the same note, just in a different scale. So like if you see it on the piano, the same note, like the same black key, it'll go 3 black keys, 2 black keys, and then 3 black keys. The first black key on the 3 is the same note as the second first black key on a keyboard. They're the same note, just different registers of that same note. Same principle applies to the bass guitar. When you play this note, it's the same note as that note. That's called an octave. Okay, how you find the octave is we're starting on the first dot. If you look at the top of your bass, if you have that, or the first dot here in the fretboard, I'll be playing that note. So I think that's a G, and this is a G. So you go 2 frets over, 2 strings down, and that's everywhere. It's the same note, same place, same note, same principle applies. So using this for slap comes in real handy because you get 2 variations of the same note. So okay, so using this in like a slap groove where I'm going to be going between right. Okay, easy groove, but that's utilizing octaves. Octaves come out of the major scale, and I'm gonna go over that real quick using from the same starting position G. If you could spread your 4 fingers over these 4 frets, middle finger is on the 3rd fret, pinky is on the 5th fret, go down to the 2nd string, which is A, the A string, and your pointer finger is on the 2nd fret, middle finger is on the 3rd fret, pinky is on the 5th fret of the A string, go down to the next string, your pointer finger is on the 2nd fret of the D string, middle finger or the ring finger is on the 4th fret of the D string, and you end with your pinky finger on the 5th fret of the D string. So play fast. It's middle, pinky, pointer, middle, pinky, pointer, ring, pinky. That is a major scale. You can learn this in different variations. You can learn the actual note names. I'm not good with that. Obviously, you just seen that. But I learned them in note numbers. So we'll play a song, and the 1 is the root note or the first note of the major. So this is 1 position. This is the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, or 8. I'll call it 8 for simplest purposes, but the 1 and the 8 are the octave notes. Okay, so there's that. There are, you know, different modes of the major scale and stuff like that. I haven't gotten into that yet, hence the beginning videos and not the intermediate or advanced videos. So maybe one day I'll be able to revisit that once I get all that down. But till then, this is what I know. So that's where all this stuff just came from. So taught the major scale, taught octave, taught 2 different techniques of bass playing using your finger and also using your thumb and index or your pointer finger for the slap technique. The last one, and it's probably easier for guitarists converting over to bass, is with a pick. So I didn't learn with a pick. I'm not that talented with a pick, but the same motion and the hand placement for your finger style will pretty much be where your pick placement is when you're actually playing a note. So there's that. I don't have a pick, but I use my finger as a pick, and this is kind of what it sounds like. pick player. I don't have a pick. So that's what it kind of would sound like. So yeah, I think that may be enough for this video. I'm already at 11 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end volume 2 right here, and join me next week for volume 3. I appreciate y'all watching. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. I enjoy making this series. I like it, and I'm trying to get better at staying on topic rather than venturing off, because I love doing this. So it's easy for me to just veer off and do stuff like that. But thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all. Share this with your friends. Put comments in them below if I'm doing good, because I don't know. I just make these videos. I have no idea if you're actually learning anything. So let me know whenever you see this. Tell me in the comments below things I can improve on, and we can try to get better as this series progresses. Also tell me things that you're looking forward to seeing if I get the opportunity to cover it. So yeah, till next time, this is Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid. Y'all be easy.